Hey there, space explorers! Have you ever heard of Mars? It's a planet just like Earth, but it's our next-door neighbor in space. Imagine our solar system as a big neighborhood. The sun is like the giant park in the middle, and all the planets are houses around it. Earth is like our house, and Mars is right next door. Mars is super easy to spot in the night sky because it looks like a bright red star. Why is it red, you ask? Well, that's because the rocks and dust on Mars are rusty. Just like an old bike left out in the rain, Mars has iron oxide, which we know as rust. This gives Mars its cool reddish color. Mars is smaller than Earth, kind of like a mini planet. If Earth were a basketball, Mars would be about the size of a baseball. Now, you wouldn't want to live on Mars without a special suit and spaceship. That's because the air on Mars is super thin and it's freezing cold. But guess what? Even though Mars seems like a harsh place, scientists are super curious about it. It's like a giant puzzle just waiting to be solved, and maybe, just maybe, you could be the one to solve it someday. So, what's it like on Mars? Picture this, red, dusty landscapes that stretch as far as the eye can see, like a giant playground covered in red sand. Cool, right? Mars even has mountains and canyons that make our mountains here on Earth look tiny. There's a giant volcano on Mars called Olympus Mons. It's 3 times taller than Mount Everest, the highest mountain on Earth. But hold on tight because Mars is a wild ride. It has massive dust storms that can cover the entire planet. These storms are like hurricanes, but instead of rain, they're filled with red dust. Can you imagine that? The wind howls, the dust flies, and you can't see a thing. And guess what else? Mars has ice caps at its north and south poles, just like Earth. These ice caps are made of water ice, just like the ice we use to cool down our drinks. Scientists believe that there might have been oceans of liquid water on Mars billions of years ago. How cool is that? Now you might be wondering, if Mars has water ice, does that mean there could be life on Mars? Well, that's the big question that scientists are trying to answer. Here's the thing about life. It's pretty amazing and can exist in the most unexpected places. We find life deep in the oceans, high up in mountains, and even in scorching deserts right here on Earth. So it's not crazy to think that life might exist on other planets too, right? Scientists are sending all sorts of cool robots to Mars to search for clues about life. These robots are like space detectives, equipped with special tools to examine the Martian soil and rocks. They're looking for any signs of tiny microbes, which are like super-duper small living things that might be hiding out on Mars. Imagine that finding even the smallest sign of life on Mars would be a huge discovery. It would mean that we're not alone in the universe and that life might be more common than we ever imagined. And who knows, maybe someday, humans will visit Mars and even set up a colony there. It might sound like science fiction, but it could become a reality one day. And the best part is that you can be a part of it. That's right, you! We need curious and creative minds like yours to help us explore the universe. Maybe you'll be the engineer who designs the first spaceship to take humans to Mars, or the scientist who discovers evidence of life on another planet. The possibilities are endless. All it takes is curiosity, imagination, and a passion for discovery. So keep asking questions, keep dreaming big, and never stop exploring. The future of space exploration is in your hands. BeatLab Kids TV is the place to be. We've got awesome shows and videos that make learning fun and exciting. You'll dive deep into the ocean, blast off into space, and discover the wonders of the natural world, all from the comfort of your own home. So what are you waiting for? Head over to BeatLab Kids TV and subscribe today. Your next big adventure is just a click away.